Welcome to my channel. Today let's learn tricks and techniques in mathematics. So let us check it.
Today we'll see and study about some ways in which trigonometry is used in the life around us. Trigonometry actually is one of the most ancient subjects studied by scholars all over the world. Trigonometry was invented because its need arose in astronomy. Here today we shall see how trigonometry is used for finding the heights and distance of various objects without actually measuring them. So our chapter is on applications of trigonometry. So when we talk about its application, we have to know the heights and distances. So let us clear some concept before going to the exercise. Here we have a figure. Let us draw a line AC from the eye of the student to the top of the figure. The angle formed BAC by the line of sight with the horizontal is called the angle of elevation. The angle of elevation of the point viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point being viewed is above the horizontal level. That is the case when we raise our head to look at the object. Let us check it from the figure. Now consider this figure. Anyone sitting on the balcony and looking down at an object. In this case, the line of sight is below the horizontal level. The angle so formed by the line of sight with the horizontal is called the angle of depression. Thus, we can say that the angle of depression of a point on the object being viewed is the angle formed by the line of sight with the horizontal when the point is below the horizontal level. That is the case when we lower our head to look at the point being viewed, as can be seen from the figure given. Now, in height and distance, let us learn some short trick. Let us draw any triangle. Here we have drawn a triangle and there are three angles A, B, C. We know that the sum of three angles A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. There is a theorem. The sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. With respect to angle A, we write BC as side A. With respect to angle B, we write AC as small b. With respect to angle C, we write AB as small c. So we got two cases for tricks. If the angle is 30 degree, this is a right angle we have drawn. If the angle is 30 degree, then we have another 190 degree. So another one will be 60 degree. So we write 30 plus 60 plus 90. Its total is 180 degree. So our technique is that we have the ratio, side ratio as 1:3:2. Let us see the another case, case 2. If one of its angle is 45 degree, another one will be 45 degree. So the total will be 45 plus 90 will be 180 degree. The side ratio will be 1:1:2. Let us cite an example. So in a right triangle ABC, we are given angle B is equal to 90 degree and angle C is 30 degree. This must be 60 degree. So we have to find out AC and we have to find out BC. So how to find out? We have a side ratio as 1:3:2. So E opposite to C is 10. So we will write here 10 1 the 10. 10√3. Opposite to angle 60 degree is BC. So opposite to this will be this. BC with √3 is our answer. Opposite to 90 degree is our AC. So is our 20 centimeter is our answer. It's very simple to calculate.
Now we have a question. A TV tower stands vertically on a bank of canal. From a point on the other bank directly opposite the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60 degree. From another point 20 meter away from this point on the line joining this point to the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. Height of the tower and width of the canal BC and AB we have to find out. Finish the video and try to solve it, or let's solve together. Check it.
So for small triangle ABC, we write the ratios 60 degree. The ratio of 60 degree is √3. We have written inside a circle. So this angle will be 30 degree. This 60 plus 30 is 90 plus 90. Here 90 we have. So it will be 180. Opposite of this 30 ratio is 1. Now we have circled this also to remember that this is for the small triangle. And this big triangle ADB opposite to 30 is 1. We have given 2 lines below it. This big angle will be 60. Opposite to this will be side BD. We have written √3. So this triangle is saying that AB is √3. And the big triangle is saying that AB is 1. This is not possible. So to make it equal, we multiply this 1 with √3. Likewise, we multiply here also √3. So we get it 3. Now we have to find out AB. So AB, according to the formula, asked ratio is our √3 into value is our 20. So into 20. Then divided by values ratio. This value 20, its ratio will be 3 minus 1, it will be 2. So this answer will be root 3 by 2 into 20, 2 10 are 20. So answer is 10 root 3. Height is 10 root 3. Now the wide of the canal. So wide of the canal value is 1 into the value given is 20. Values ratio will be 3 minus 1 is 2. So this is equal to 2 10 are 20. So wide of the canal is 10 meter. So our answer. Another question. From the top of a 7 meter high building, the angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower 60 degree and the angle of depression of the foot of the tower is 45 degree. Determine the height of the tower.
Please subscribe my channel and watch till the end of the video to learn more.
So this angle and this angle will be alternate angle. So we write it here. Now in this triangle, this one is 60 degree. So this will be 30 degree. So opposite to 30 is 1 and opposite to 60 the ratio is root 3. Now we have to find out the height h. So in this triangle we write root 3 and we try to find out the value of this part from here to here. From this part to this part is 7. So small triangle arcs ratio is root 3 into value is 7 of the ratio is 1. So it is 7 root 3. From here to here it is 7 root 3 and here to here it is 7. So height h will be, so this will be 7 into 1 plus root 3 meter is our answer. Here another question we have. An observer from the top of a 75 meter high, lighthouse from the sea level, this is the sea level. The angle of depression is 45 and 30 degree. If one ship is exactly behind one another and on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between two ships. This we have to find out x. Here is the ship 1 and here is the ship 2. So the height of the lighthouse is given 75 meter. So now in this small triangle we write the side ratio as 1 and this also will be 1. And in the big triangle opposite to this 30 degree is 1. So opposite to this will be this whole side. So this is root 3. The arcs question is we have to find out x, the distance between two sheep. So the arcs ratio is root 3 minus 1. Value is 75. Values ratio is both are same 1 1. So we will write 1. So the answer will be 75 root 3 minus 1 meter. Now we have a question. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in horizontal. It is moving in this direction and at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the ice at any instant is 60 degree. After some time the angle of elevation reduces 30 degree. Find the distance. This is the distance traveled by the balloon during the interval. So we have to find out this part. This x we have to find it out. Now in this small triangle what we do is opposite to 60 is this part from here to here. It is root 3. The value ratio is root 3 and this is our 30 degree. So this part will be 1. Let us write inside a circle so that we remember. And for the big triangle, this one, we have 30 degree here. So opposite to 30 is this side. This from here to here. It is 1 and opposite to this 30 degree, the ratio is 1 and this must be 60. So opposite to this will be this whole side. So it is root 3. Let us underline it. Now in the same height, this triangle says that this is root 3, the height this one, these two lines are parallel, and the big triangle says this is 1. So it is not possible. To make it same, we multiply with root 3, and if we multiply this root 3, this also we shall multiply with root 3 to get 3. Now the question is asking to find out this part x. So the arcs ratio will be 3 minus 1. So it will be 3 minus 1 within bracket into the value is 88.2 minus this height will be subtracted from 88.2, 1.2 we subtract and we get 87. Value is 87 divided by values ratio is our root 3. So divided by root 3. So what we have here is 3 minus 1 is 2 into 87 by root 3 will be root 3 into root 3. 174 root 3 divided by 3. 3 5 is 15, 3 is 24. So it is 58 root 3 meter is our answer. Let's check it again. A girl is observing a balloon at any instant. So angle of elevation of that balloon is 60 degree. After some time the balloon moves to this position. The angle of elevation becomes 30 degree. If the height of the balloon from the ground is 88.2 meter, we have to find out the distance traveled in that during that interval of time. So we write for this triangle the side ratio as root 3 1. For this triangle we write the ratio as 1 and root 3. Both must be same. To make it same, we multiply with root 3 here as well. Here we are going to find out the x ratio. So it is 3 minus 1 into the value given for this triangle is 88.2 minus 1.2 is 87. So 87 divided by this values ratio is root 3. Then we calculate it to get 58 root 3. We have a question. A straight highway leads. This is the straight highway leads to the foot of the tower. This is the foot of the tower. This is the tower. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of 30 degree. This is the angle of depression. Observes the angle of depression as 30 degree. Here 30 degree, which is approaching the foot, is going this direction. Tower with uniform speed. Let us take the uniform speed as x. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degree. This after 6 seconds. 6 seconds it takes from here to here. The angle of depression becomes 60 degree. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this one to this point. Now, speed is x is equal to distance by time. Distance equal to time is 6 seconds. So 6x we have here. From here to here we have 6x distance. For this big triangle, opposite of 30 degree, this side is 1. Let us write within circle, and this will be our 60 degree. Opposite to this angle will be this side whole. So it is root 3 within circle. Now a small triangle, opposite of 60 this side, so it is root 3. Let us give two line. So this 30 opposite will be 1 given the line. From here to here it is 1. Now for the same side it cannot be 1 and root 3 ratio. So what we have to do is we make it same by multiplying with this root 3 here. The same here into root 3. So it becomes 3. This distance we have to find out. So what we do is the arcs ratio is our 1 here into given value is 6x divided by values of the ratio. This part from here to here ratio is 3 minus 1. So 1, which is equal to 1 by 2 into 6x. So it is 2 3s are 6. So it is equal to 3x. X is our speed. 3 is our time. X is our uniform speed. So time taken from here to here is 3 seconds. This is our answer.
Please subscribe it.
Now we have a question. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground is 30 degree. So we made a diagram. This is the rope and it is 20 meter long, which is tightly tied to this pole AB. So the question is we have to find out the height h. So by short trick, 1 is to root 3 is to 2. So we have from figure we can write that 2 is equivalent to 20. So we can take out 1 is 20 by 2. So this equal to 10. So if 1 is 10, so we have here 10 1 is 10, 1 is 10, 10 1 is 10, 10 root 3 and 10 2 is 20. So our height is AB is, since opposite to C is 1, so our height will be 10. AB is 10 meter. This is our answer. So let us solve it in a general way. We draw the diagram again to make it clear. So in right triangle ABC, we have SE equal to 20, AB equal to, let us write H, let us write H. So we have perpendicular and hypotenuse. So we are going to perpendicular and hypotenuse we have. So we are going to use sin theta. We are going to use sin theta. So sin 30 is AB by SE. So sin 30 is half equal to H by 20. So H equal to 21 is 20 by 2. So 2 10 are 20. So H is equal to 10 meter is our answer. Our next question is, a tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30 degree with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. So here we draw the diagram. CD is equal to SE. Now we have to find out BC and SE. If we add these two, we'll get BD. So we have here SE equal to CD. That means we have to find out BC. So arcs ratio is 1, value is our 8, and the values ratio is root 3. So it is equal to 8 root 3 by 3, which is BC. Now we are going to find out SE. It is arcs ratio is 2 into value is 8, values ratio is root 3. So 2 is just 16, root 3 by 3. So if we add these two, we are going to get BD. Now if we add these two, 8 plus 16 is 24, root 3 by LCM is 3. So 3 is 24, so it is 8 root 3 meter is our answer. Now in general form, from figure we write height of the tree is BC plus CD. So BC plus CD, CD is equal to AC, so BC plus AC we write it, and AB is given 8 meter, so therefore tan 30 equal to BC by AB we have written. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3, BC by AB is 8 meter, so BC we found it 8 by root 3, so it is 8 root 3 by 3. So again cos 30 is equal to AB base by hypotenuse, AB by hypotenuse is AC, so cos 30 is root 3 by 2, or AB is 8 by AC, so we are finding out AC equal to 16 root 3 by 3, so AC equal to CD equal to 16 root 3 by 3, so BD equal to the height of the tree, so BC plus CD, so 8 root 3 by 3 plus 16 root 3 by 3, so LCM is 3, we got 24 root 3 by 3, which is 3 algebra 24 meter is our answer. A question is here. A contractor plans to install 2 slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, he prefers to have a slide whose top is at height of 1.5 meter and is inclined at a 30 degree to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? We have to find out this one in this case and this one in this case. Let us solve it. For the first diagram we have it, let us write A, this one, and this is as B, diagram B. So we have to find out this height. So arcs ratio is 2 into value given is 1.5 and the values ratio is 1. So it is equal to 2 into 1.5 is 3 meter. And for the case B, second diagram, arcs ratio is 2 and value given is 3, values ratio is root 3. So this is equal to 2 3 is 6, and for this root 3 we have given root 3 here, and below it will be 1 3. So this will be 3 2 is 6 root 3 meter. Here the length will be 3 meter, and in this second diagram the length will be 2 root 3 meter. This is our answer. In general procedure, so in triangle ABC we have AC equal to 2.5 meter, so we have perpendicular and hypotenuse, so we are going to use sine 30 degree. So sine 30 is AC by AB, so AC is our 1.5, AB is L we have written, so sine 30 is half, so L equal to 2 into 1.5 is 3 meter for the first case. Again in triangle PQR, so PR is 3 meter, so we are going to use perpendicular and hypotenuse, so we are going to use sine 60 degrees PR by PQ. So sine 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to PR is our 3 meter, and PQ is L. So L equal to 2 3 just 6 and root 3 goes down, so we rationalize it, so we got 6 root 3 by 3, so 3 2 6, so it is 2 root 3 meter. This is the way we have to calculate it. So we check it again in triangle ABC, AC is 1.5, then we are having perpendicular and hypotenuse, so we are going to use sine 30, so AC by AB 1.5 by AB is L, so sine 30 is half, so L is equal to 2 into 1.5, this goes up, so it is 3 meter. Again in triangle PQR, so PR is 3 meter, so we are going to use sine 60 PR by PQ, so sine 60 is root 3 by 2, 3 by L, so L goes upside, 2 3 is 6, root 3 goes down, so we calculate, rationalize it and calculate and get 2 root 3 meter. Now we have a question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from the point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. We have to find out this one, this height we have to find out. Now ratio for this 30 degree is 1, and ultimately this will be 60 degree, so 60 degree opposite will be root 3. Arcs ratio is 1 into value given is 30, values ratio is root 3, so this is equal to 30 root 3 by 3, so 3 10 are 30, 10 root 3 meter is our answer by short trick. Here in triangle ABC we got AB as 30 meter, BC is the height we have to find out, so we have perpendicular and base, so we are using tan theta, tan 30 degree is equal to BC by AB. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3, so is equal to BC is our h, AB is our 30 meter, so h is equal to 30 by root 3, so we rationalize it and we cancel it, 10 3 is 30, so it is 10 root 3 meter is our answer. The question: a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So we have to find out this one. So the ratio of 60 degree is root 3 and the ratio of 90 degree is 2. So arcs ratio is 2 into value given is 60, values ratio is root 3. So this is equal to 120 root 3 by 3. So this is equal to 3 4 is 12, 40 root 3 meter is our answer. General method, let us check it. Now in long procedure, in right angle triangle ABC we have written BC is our 60 meter, AC is our L. So we have perpendicular and hypotenuse, we shall use sin theta. So sin 60 degree is BC by AC. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 is equal to BC is our 60 meter and AC is our L. So by cross multiplication L goes up. So we rationalize it. So it is 120 root 3 by 3. So 3 40 jar 120. So it is equal to 40 root 3 meter. If it is asking the point where it is tied, we can find it out AB as well. So it is 20 root 3. A 1.5 meter tall boy standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks toward the building. Find the distance he walked toward the building. We have to find out this part. So for this big angle, 30 degree opposite will be 1 ratio, and this side, this 60 degree opposite will be root 3. For this small triangle, for this 60 degree we have ratio root 3, and for this 30 degree angle 60 plus 30 we have 30 degree, we have this side as 1 ratio. For the small triangle, this side is root 3. For this big triangle, the side is ratio is 1. It cannot be, so to make it equal we multiply with root 3 in each case. Here also we multiplied with root 3, so it becomes 3. Now we have to find out this. So arcs ratio is 3 minus 1 into given value is 28.5. Values ratio is root 3. So this is equal to 2 into 28.5 root 3 by 3. 9.5 is 28.5. So 2 into 9.5 is 19 root 3 meter is our answer. From this figure we have S equal to X equal to FD, GC equal to Y, BD equal to 30 meter, AF equal to GE equal to CD equal to 1.5 meter. So BC equal to BD minus CD. So it is 28.5 centimeter. So in triangle ABC, we are having perpendicular and base. So we shall use tan 30 degree is BC by AC. So tan 30 is our 1 by root 3. BC is our 28.5. AC is X. So X equal to 28.5 root 3. Now we have in triangle BGC, tan 60 equal to BC by GC. So tan 60 is root 3, BC is 28.5, GC is Y. So Y is equal to 28.5 by root 3, which is equal to 28.5 root 3 by 3. So it is 9.5. So 9.5 root 3. Distance walked is X minus Y is equal to 19 root 3 meter is our answer. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top and bottom of a transmission tower fixed at the top of a 20 meter high building are 60 degree and 45 degree respectively. Find the height of the tower. So we have drawn the diagram here. The building is 20 meter high. We have to find out the height of the tower. The angle of elevation is 45 degree and 60 degree. We write the side ratio as, for small triangle, as 1 within circle, and for this big triangle the side ratio is, for 30 degree it is 1, and for 60 degree it is root 3. So we have to find out this portion, the height of the tower. So arcs ratio is root 3 minus 1. Value given is 20, and the values ratio is 1. So it is, the answer is 20 into root 3 minus 1 meter by short trick. In general form, we write in triangle ABC, AB equal to 20, BC equal to X. So we are using 45 degree, tan 45 equal to AB by BC. So tan 45 is 1, AB is 20, BC is X. So X equal to 20 meter. Now in triangle DBC, BC is our X, 20 meter. So in this 60 degree we are having perpendicular and base. So tan 60 BD by BC. So tan 60 is root 3, BD by BC is our 20. So BD equal to 20 root 3. Up to here, it's okay. After this, the same thing, AD, you have to find it out, AD equal to BD minus AB. So by calculation we get from here, this is the same thing. Hope you are enjoying it. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of the top of the pedestal is 45 degree. Find the height of the pedestal. This is the pedestal, and this is the statue. The angle of elevation with the top of the pedestal is 45 degree, and then the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60 degree, and this must be 30 degree. So for this big triangle, the side ratios are 1 and root 3. We have given underline. And for this small triangle, the side ratios are 1 and 1. The height of the statue is 1.6 meter. We have to find out the height of the pedestal. So arcs ratio is 1 into value given is 1.6. Values ratio is root 3 minus 1. So this will be 1.6. The conjugate of root 3 minus 1 is root 3 plus 1. And downside will be 3 minus 1. So this is 1.6 root 3 plus 1 by 2 to 0.8. So 0.8 into root 3 plus 1 meter is our answer. We can put the value of root 3 as well. For example, we are solving this procedure. What we have is here in triangle BCD. BC is equal to H, CD is equal to X. So tan 45 is perpendicular by base BC by CD. So this is H by X, so X equal to H. So we write equation number 1 in triangle ACD. AB is 1.6, BC is H. So AC will be AB plus BC, which is H plus 1.6. CD is our X we have taken. So tan 60 degree AC by CD, AC by CD. So tan 60 is root 3 equal to AC is our H plus 1.6. CD is X. X means H we have in equation 1. After that, we multiply with the same procedure we follow and we get it this. Here we have equation. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the rod, which is 80 meter wide. From a point between them on the rod, the angle of elevation of the top of the poles are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles. We have drawn the diagram. These are the two poles. So for poles of equal height, this value must be same. So we multiply it with root 3 to make it equal, and here also root 3 we multiply it to make it 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So the question is arcs ratio is root 3 into given value is 80. Values ratio is 3 plus 1, which is equal to 80 root 3 by 4. So this is 20 jar 80 root 3 is our answer. That is height of the pole is 20 root 3 each. Again we have to find out the distance of the point, this point from here. So we take it 1. So arcs ratio is 1. Value given is 80. And the values ratio is 3 plus 1 is 4. So it is equal to 420 jar 20 meter away from the first pole, this first case. Second case, the arcs ratio is 3. Value is 80. And the values ratio is 3 plus 1 is 4. So 80, sorry. So 420 jar 80. So 3 into 20 is 60 meter from the second pole this point is. In general form for examination, we have drawn the diagram. So in triangle ABC, we have 60 degree here. AB is equal to H, BC equal to X. So tan 60 degree is AB by BC. So tan 60 is root 3, AB is H, BC is X. So X equal to H by root 3, which is equal to H root 3 by 3, which is equation number 1 we have written. Now in triangle ECD, ED is H, CD is 80. So BD is wide of the rod is 80. So 80 minus X. Then 30 degree is ED by CD. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So ED is H. So 80 minus X. So H root 3 equal to 80 minus X. X value is H root 3 by 3. So we remove it to the left. So it becomes, by simplification, we get 4H root 3 by 3. So 420 jar. So H equal to 20 root 3. So we are getting this the height of the two each poles. So X equal to 20. H value is 20 root 3. 20 root 3 into root 3. So root 3 into root 3 is 3. 3 cancel. So we have 20 meter from the first pole. This is the point which is 20 meter from the first pole. Now 80 minus 20 is 60. C is 60 meter from the second pole. This is our answer. So we have a question. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60 degree. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. This is the building. The angle of elevation from the foot of the tower is 30 degree and the angle of elevation from the foot of the building for the tower is 60 degree. So, and the height of the tower is 50 meter. What we have to find is the height of the building. For the small triangle, we have side ratios 1 and root 3. For side ratios root 3 and 1. For the same side, the ratio must be same. Here it is 1 and root 3 it is here. So we multiply root 3 to make it same. So we multiply here root 3 to make it 3. Now the arcs ratio is 1 into value given is 50. Values ratio is 3. So if we calculate this 50 by 3, we get it
16 2 by 3 meter as the answer. 16 2 by 3 meter as the height of the building, which is our answer. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe my channel. Thank you once again.